You ready? Ready. Do it.
Here we go! Tonight's clock brought to you by Prototype 2, the video game. In stores April 24th, rated M for mature. Black trunks for the challenger, red trunks for the champion. 9.5-inch reach advantage for Jones, who goes to the body early. Will Rashad shoot for the takedown? Big head kick thrown by the champion. Switches his stance.
The first shot, he throws a head kick.
I love that straight kick. He did a ton of damage to Rashad, to Rampage with that. Kept Rampage at distance.
Oh, big knee by John. So far, John is controlling the center of the octagon. And he's the first to attack.
Rashad needs to get inside.
Jumping side kick to the knee. You know, he's so unpredictable. He just does so much wild stuff in there. And fearless.
Rashad with a combination. Unorthodox will oftentimes make you open to a counterattack, and that's what Rashad would like to do. Counter one of these unorthodox strikes of John Jones.
One of the reasons why he gets away with it is, first of all, his confidence, fearlessness, and second of all, the reach, which is such a monstrous advantage. Nice leg kick. Really turned the hip into that. Fakes the takedown.
Jones has spent 30 seconds on his back inside the octagon.
He's going for that head kick over and over and over again. Rashad landed a shot in there.
Tonight, UFC 145, UFC 146, presented by Bud Light, Saturday, May 26th. From the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Junior Dos Santos, Frank Mir for the heavyweight championship. Live on pay-per-view, 10 in the East, 7 in the West. Tickets are still available. Head kick again by Jones.
Yeah, and the way he's bringing that, he staggered him there with a stiff jab. The way he's throwing that kick, too, it's almost like the fake front kick. It's not quite as pronounced, but he's bringing it up and then around. What it is very little wind-up to that shot. Oh, he hit him with a big left hook there. That oblique kick that he keeps throwing off that back leg to the thigh. He loves that technique. And with his distance and length, it's such an effective technique.
It just stops your opponent's attack. Stops him in their tracks.
Good leg kick by Rashad. And he would do good to attack those legs of John Jones.
Got to get close enough to do it.
And John switches to a side kick, a hopping side kick to the leg.
So athletic. To the
Good
body,
kick, good.
and again.
And doubled it up. Nicely done.
Evans trying to find some range. Pawn with that jab a moment ago.
Again with a left hook.
He's connected with that, Joe. Big right hand by Jones. To the body. 30 seconds on the clock here in the first round.
Head kick by Rashad.
Big head kick by Rashad Evans.
Jones might be in trouble. He got hit again. His eyes.
Rashad Evans lands a huge head kick. He knocked out Sean Salmon with a head kick.
That was a very fast technique as well. Nice knee there by Jones attempted.
Big message sent by Rashad.
Wow. John Jones knows he's in a fight right now.
Yeah, baby, and Rashad Evans has connected with a big strike, and that's got to be huge for the confidence of the former champion.
Yeah, that was the most significant strike in that round, in my opinion, although a lot of it was John controlling the fight.
Inside the knees to the midsection by Evans.
John with a left hook on the break.
Evans went 5 rounds with Phil Davis in his last entrance into the octagon.
Nice leg kick there by John.
That fight was on Fox, and the UFC returns to Fox Saturday, May 5th. 5-round fight between Jim Miller and Nate Diaz, live at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, from IZ Center in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tickets are still available at the UFC on Fox.
Rashad Evans fired a big right hand there. John's looking at that front kick to the face.
His legs are so long.
It's the most significant advantage in all of MMA is John Jones' reach.
84.5-inch reach. Evans a 75-inch reach.
I mean, there are guys that have some freaky advantages like Melvin Villard's speed, Damian Maia's jiu-jitsu, but nothing is like John Jones's reach.
Oh my, here we go. Let the games begin. The corner of Evans telling him to push forward.
Kicking range, kicking range.
And the corner of Jones saying kicking range, kicking range. Swing and a miss. Evans really crowded him nicely, Joe.
Very fast. Rashad Evans has excellent speed and excellent ability to cover distance quickly.
That's it. I follow up with the right hand after that. One more time.
Rashad saw that one coming. Stiff jab. Both fighters splitting punches a moment ago. To the body. And again. Nice elbow.
Beautiful. And that's the unpredictability of John.
He gets into normal fighting range, he's got to throw an elbow.
He's a virtuoso. Beautiful leg kick by Rashad there.
Pushed aside by the champion.
Oh, another beautiful elbow by John. Love how he throws that.
And the elbow is going to be much more damaging than a punch. And
Again,
again, and he knocked him with that elbow. Closing in is Jones. And another elbow. Now those elbows, the most significant strikes of this fight.
No doubt.
Tried for another one. .115 right now on the clock in the second.
He's giving Rashad an opportunity right now to clear his head. He's looking for the push-away elbow.
Yeah,
yep,
exactly.
There it is. Rashad's got to keep that right hand up, Mike.
Rashad Evans.
He's got to make sure that he doesn't go into defensive shell here and let John get confident and open up.
Again with the elbow.
That is a brilliant move.
That's those long limbs of the champion.
It's not just the long limbs, it's the way he delivers it.
Over the top of the right. Answered by Evans. Evans tried to throw an elbow of his own. Jones again.
That elbow.
10 seconds on the clock here in the second. front kick by Rashad. Flying knee by John Jones. And a big right hand.
The left hook. The momentum has shifted to John Jones' side.
The battle continues for the light heavyweight belt. Now watch for the right hand because he's got the attention of Rashad with the left elbow. Big right hand by Evans.
Oh!
And Suga with a little confident stroll towards the champion. Rashad closing in again, Joe. No takedown attempts by Evans thus far in this fight.
Go, Rashad, go. Keep the pressure. Just run.
Protecting
Come on. Don't let him recover.
the area hit with the elbow with the right hand up now is Evans.
His corner is screaming at Rashad to keep the pressure on, move forward.
Not dropping that right hand now.
He just gave up his hand there that he was swinging for that right hand.
Move. Keep your hands up. That's it. We working. That's it. We working.
Tony's huge. Thank you.
Significant strikes thus far in this fight. The edge going to the champion. And many of those were with the elbow. Third round, fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds. Evans changed his stance momentarily.
John is constantly switching stances.
Yeah, he's got that right hand plastered on his face now, Joe. Caught the jab, though.
Yeah. There's a nice leg kick. He needs more of those. He needs to slow John down. Put some pain in those thighs. And John is again cutting off the cage, controlling the center of the octagon. Flying knee. Big elbow.
Man, the elbows are the story in this fight.
Good
Kick to the body.
The oblique kick again.
And
another
a big
flying knee. And Rashad landed a right hand in the exchange.
Rashad seems all right. Under 2 on the clock in the third.
Good left hook by Rashad there.
That's the range that Evans wants to fight in. And you hear his corner urging him again. Stay in that range.
Oh,
to the body.
Beautiful switch kick to the body.
Stiff jab follows it. And just stalking him.
You know, the progress of John Jones from his first fight against Guzman to today is really staggering. It really is. I mean, if you watched him the first fight, he was this sort of unorthodox, kind of sloppy, but obviously talented striker. And then you look at him today, I mean, you would swear he has a kickboxing background.
Great wrestling background.
Yeah, amazing wrestling background. But
there's the first shot.
It's the kickboxing that's the most, I mean, Winklejohn is a hell of a coach.
Watch for the elbow here on the exchange. Boom. "30 seconds remain here in round 3.
He's looking down, then kicking to the face. So, you know, pulling out all the tricks. Good shot to the body by Rashad.
10 seconds. Head kick misses, follows it up.
Back kick to follow up.
Headed to the championship rounds.
John should have an oxygen advantage.
We'll keep an eye on it as we've reached the championship rounds.
Although Rashad is never out of shape.
Jones went to the 4th against Rampage. He has never gone the 5-round distance. Evans did in his most recent fight. And this is the 4th time he has fought in a 5-round fight. They haven't all gone that deep.
Distractions.
But both men now becoming accustomed to 25-minute battles, or at least the possibility of such. Right hand by Evans.
Rashad has gone into a bit of a defensive shell, and his attacks are coming more and more infrequently.
Here comes the right hand, John. Left hand up, shield it. Yep. To the legs. Went lefty. Nice. Beautiful from left.
Jones has that effect on fighters, though. He did it to Rampage, who became almost stagnant in his attack because of the length and the diversity of the attack of Jones.
Spinning elbow there by Jones. Yeah, Rashad has done nothing so far in this round.
Beautiful.
Long left with the Superman punch.
That's it. What we talked about. Let's go. Keep doing that. Let's go. Have fun. That's it.
You hear Mike Winklejohn coaching John Jones to tell him to have fun.
They tie up again.
Rashad made an attempt there to take down, but easily stuffed by John Jones.
Jones has never been taken down. Second highest percentage with his takedowns in light heavyweight history, possessed by Evans, but he hasn't even come close.
Good blocking also by Jones when Rashad just threw that left hand. There's a nice right leg kick, but a beautiful counter right hand by John. Here comes the elbows.
And you hear the corner of Rashad saying, don't hand fight with him. That's when he got caught by the elbow. That's what he wants.
Another nice switch kick by John. John is just controlling this round. Rashad has got to do something to turn this around. He doesn't want to just wait till the final round and leave himself in a ditch where he's got to just dig himself out of it with something wild. There he threw a right to the body, faked it to the head. He realizes that John is blocking very well with that left hand. Wow. Rashad is just looking for that right hand, and that's his #1 weapon. He's just like a little cobra, weaving back and forth and looking for that one strike.
Swelling over the right eye of Evans from one of those elbows thrown by the champion.
Rashad is also breathing out of his mouth, Mike. His mouth is open. Pressure in the pace is making him slow down significantly.
Both men have controlled their emotions very well, Joe. But now it's time to turn it up. Increase the intensity, increase the attack, especially if you're Rashad Evans, because you know you're behind.
Ask him a question. All right, he wants him to throw an axe kick. That's something we haven't seen from John.
Again, denied.
Nice knee to the body.
He choked Lyoto Machida out.
Rashad has a welt on the side of his head where he's touching himself. See it with his right hand? That's from those elbows, those nasty elbows of John Jones.
Big swing by Rashad.
But Rashad is much more tired than John. You can see it in his face. And a lot of it is the tension, the dealing with, again with that elbow. The dealing with the pace and the reach.
There's no time to relax when John Jones is standing in front of you.
It's also the reality that he's losing this fight. John's got the Muay Thai clinch. Nice knee by John.
Just a sizable advantage here in this 4th round in total strikes. Rashad's only thrown 5 total strikes in this round.
Yeah, he's done almost nothing this round, and he's still exhausted. And now he's John is just elbowing him in the, or excuse me, shoulder striking him in the face.
Jones up near 25. Final seconds of the fourth.
I think that altitude is certainly playing a factor here, but I also think that it's John Jones is just winning.
Yep. His style of fighting and turned him into such a huge and vicious stand-up machine.
Mike Winkeljohn, as I said before, is a hell of a coach.
Fifth and final round. 5 minutes remain. Evans has to swing for the fences, and he comes out with intensity. He's got to leave it all in the octagon here.
Rashad has really stopped throwing anything other than punches and has significantly lowered his output.
There you see he asked Winkeljohn what he thought he should try to utilize to punish the body. And he looks to punish the body there with the left.
There's a nice leg kick by Rashad. I mean, you think he had success. The most success he had in the fight was that head kick, and yet he's thrown nothing else like it.
Significant strikes in our fight. 90-46 for the champion. Our official stats brought to you by Dodge, the official automobile of the UFC. 4 minutes remain. Nice right hand. Jones just standing in front of Evans.
Oh,
man,
big right hand by John
It
Jones.
was the setup, Joe. With that left, up, down, boom.
Yeah, he's in better shape here in this 5th round. He's more confident. And he's just better.
I think too, Joe, as you pointed out before, if you're John Jones, you're able to step back and relax for a moment. Rashad has not been afforded that luxury. You're never out of harm's range when you fight John Jones.
You know, you can attribute a lot of it to his reach, but you can't attribute all of it. A lot of it is just, he's a virtuoso. He's just a genius fighter. He really takes to this sport like no other that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's one thing to have the reach, it's another to utilize it.
I mean, he was amazing when he fought Shogun and won a title. He's significantly better now.
There's a body kick and a vicious shot leaning down.
And to his credit, he's trying to finish Rashad. He's not trying to coast this round.
For sure. Past the midway point of the 5th and final round of this light heavyweight title fight. Push him up against the cage. Left hand.
Rashad Evans has got to go for broke. I mean, he's got to risk the possibility of being knocked out here in order to achieve success. It's the only way he's going to get it.
The real turning point in this fight, Joe, were the elbows thrown by John Jones.
Yeah, I agree. That 2nd round, he really started landing those elbows and just changed the whole tempo of the fight.
And he really hurt Rashad with one of the early elbows.
John just looked up at the clock, realized it's only a minute to go. With a little bit of change. Let's see if he decides to sprint to the finish. Just threw Rashad to go. Oh, he tagged him.
He would love to finish this fight.
Big knee to the thigh.
Final minute of our title fight. Looking up at the clock is the champion. Another knee. Watch for the elbow again.
Rashad
30 seconds.
Break free.
This is it. If you're Rashad Evans.
He's got to throw head kicks here. He's got to at least try to end this. And Jon Jones, to his credit, is not resting.
10 seconds.
Look at that, he pulled guard. What the hell is that? That's crazy.
Rashad and Jon Jones go the distance for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. It's in the hands of the judges now.
The pulling guard is just another example of how crazy and unpredictable Jon Jones is inside the octagon.
And how confident he is.
Yeah, unbelievably confident. You know, Rashad Evans knows he lost this fight.
Yep.
It's pretty clear.
Joe,
if the judges somehow or another mess this up, this whole building is going to burn to the ground.
Joe, let's take a look at our fight replay. Brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
And there's this short elbows of Jon Jones. And there's that head kick that had Jon in a bit of trouble, but really nothing compared to the trouble that Jon had Rashad in. Right there. Brilliant elbow. And another left hook right there. That was the end of the round. That we didn't quite catch that in the replay, but that was a spectacular left hook. And there's a right hand by Rashad. He got a little excited there, but look at that switch kick to the body. Stiff jab of Jon Jones. And entering in the fourth round, Jon was in complete control. Just asserted his dominance over and over again. Looked for a guillotine choke there, couldn't get it. Lets him go with a couple of stiff jabs to the face. And then the fifth and final round, all Jon Jones. Grabbed Rashad by the neck and tripped him. And as you see, it is a brilliant technique. Look at that stiff right hand there. And a really impressive trip, the way he grabbed Rashad's neck. Clearly, Jon Jones has defended his title
against another former UFC Light Heavyweight Champion. With the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Derek Cleary scores it 49-46. Chris Lee has it 49-46. And Richard Bertrand scores the contest 50-45. For the winner, and still the undisputed